Thunderstorm. I haven't seen one of these before. Hello, minions. I was gonna wait until the rain stopped to start recording, but then the sunset and a thunderstorm started. And wow. That's awesome. So yeah. Oh my god, you were gonna unload your stuff and now everything's changed. No, I'm not talking. Do I look like I'm talking to you? My wife has trouble understanding the concept of recording a commentary while she's around. It's okay. Yes, a lot has changed around the farm since last we met, and we're gonna get into that. But man, that's a gorgeous little thunderstorm. Just wanted to share that with you. Let's go to sleep and see if it still thunders during the day. Yeah, since I got back from that mining trip, which I also skipped. Oh, spider, zombie, creeper. Essentially, between episodes, I don't try to do anything significant, we'll call it. Which, I know I've already committed the first capital crime on going on that big mining trip, which will never happen again, by the way. And, sorry, I put gobstoppers in my mouth before I recorded this commentary, because I'm an idiot. But they're delicious. So, yeah. Oh, just a second. So I know how long it's going. And, yeah, the rain stopped. So let me give you a tour of what I've changed around here. And, then we'll kind of make a decision about, together, about what you guys want to see. If you know, I'm sure there's some people that want to see just every little thing I do. Every little thing you do. You're on my mind. You're on my mind. And some of you just maybe only want to see the major stuff. So, let's decide that together, and to do that, I'll first explain to you what I've done. And I'll kind of give you a walkthrough about what you would have seen if you had watched me do all this. So, I guess actually first I should go back to my higher perspective. So you can see the high level what's changed. I mentioned that I was going to try and start building a fence around the plantation to, keep out miscellaneous mobs. Stop shaking your candy! Nice, honey. And I did that. So, part of what you would have seen would have been me crafting like 200 pieces of fence, laying them and torches around the entire edge, which involved also excavating the edge around here to leave a gap so that mobs hopefully don't just jump right over the fence, right? Shh, creeper, I see you. And I built kind of gates just to, well, gates with these fence markers just to kind of make them look a little fancier and make it obvious to me where I can get out of my fences. Since they look one object high, but they're treated as 1.5 objects high, so you can't jump over them. That's part of that. I don't know if I pointed out that I increased the height of my creature pens. Let's just get down there. To 2 high, because you saw that one time where the sheep was making an escape by hopping off from the side over the gate and into this area. So I just went ahead and made it 2 high for all of those, so they can't do that anymore. This episode's going to be a tour, and then I'm going to do a lot of crafting. I want to make some sheep shears. I want to make a bow and arrow. I want to make a fishing rod and an enchanting table. We got 24 points to enchant. Whoop whoop. But here's what I've done with my farm. These kind of raised half steps are actually on top of water, which is what I use to hydrate my crops here. So I've got melons, pumpkins, melons, and since the reason I'm doing it this way is melons will actually drop melon slices, and pumpkins only drop a pumpkin, and a melon slice you can eat to increase 1 spot of health, and a pumpkin you can only get pumpkin seeds from, so it doesn't actually, like, there are some decorative things you can do with pumpkins, but pumpkins themselves aren't inherently useful for much of anything. We'll build totems at some point if we find a snow biome and stuff like that, but the reason I have twice as many melons as pumpkins is because melons are more useful. And I moved my wheat farm, you may have noticed, over to here. I think it's a little bit smaller, I think, than it was before. But there's only this one irrigation channel, which will irrigate this entire field. And I put some torches in the middle. I put walkways over the irrigation for my sugarcane, which will stop sugarcane from dropping into the water when I'm harvesting it, which is a very minor annoyance that I corrected. And I built this little storage area where I can store stuff for planting my farm, from harvesting my farm, and you know, farming tools, miscellaneous stuff. And I built this little overhang. I didn't just want to set these chests out in the middle of nowhere, you know, part of the OCD aesthetic part of Minecraft. So I used some fences and some wooden steps and some wooden half steps to build this little, I don't know, awning gazebo thing, and put crafting tables in the ground because I didn't like them sitting up, so I just buried them in the ground so I can still use them and not have them looking all cluttery. Still have not gotten pigs yet. We will go and do that at some point together. Together we will do that. And my tree farm's the same. I moved my well, and I tore down the stone well, and I built this simple little wooden well. And the reason I did that is because it matched the aesthetic of the farm a little bit better. And I'm going to save that big fancy stone well for when we build the big super house up there. Some of you may know what this is, and I will explain it after we get back from a short tour of the mine. And I'll explain to you what I was doing here. Oh, I also put in I'm going to probably move that to a pressure plate because I'm not very good at this button. Ugh. Yeah, it's a pain, but I'll work on it. I came down here, like I said, I didn't want to do anything major, so I didn't want to just start mining and get wandering off like I did that last time, which is totally unintentional, by the way. That big mining trip you guys missed, I wasn't planning on being a big one. Giggity. I just ended up wandering. So I came down here to work on my slime spawn and try and you know, build out a big room so that there would be a higher chance of slime spawning, which as of yet hasn't panned out. I haven't had another slime respawn. But, you know, it'll happen at some point. But while I was clearing out this area, I haven't been doing it as uniformly as I would like to because I got distracted, but, yeah, as I was clearing out this area to start trying to make an area for slimes to spawn, look what I happened across. There's 4 diamond. There's 4 diamond. Oh man, I obsidianed off these big lava pools, and basically I started tunneling out this area for the slime spawn and ran into those diamonds, and I was like, oh, diamonds! And so I just kind of started tunneling randomly, and then and here I found 2 veins right next to each other. 8 diamonds, baby. So, in just a little amount of, well, it was a couple hours just mining around in here kind of randomly, but, oh, 16 more diamonds. So, but I did not want to collect them without you. So, as you can see, I cleared all the area around them so I could be sure I could collect them safely, and we will do that now. Although, there is an enchantment. There is an enchantment you could potentially get on a tool that will allow resource blocks to drop potentially more resources. Maybe we should build the enchanting table before we come and get this stuff. Yeah. Here would be a place where I could mine obsidian. In some of these areas there's potentially lava, of course, right underneath here, since I used lava buckets or water buckets to obsidian over this lava. But as I will show you, now this redstone I will gather because no reason not to while we're down here. I just left it there because next to the diamond it looked kind of pretty just having them there side by side. I also got quite a bit of iron and gold obviously while I was here, but you know what? Let's go start crafting some stuff, including I also built a different staircase that was a more efficient way into there. Let's go craft some stuff, and maybe we'll get lucky and we'll craft a a pickaxe that will allow me to get more diamonds out of there than I would otherwise. Sprint! So, yeah, I'm trying to think of what would be a good discussion, but what would you guys honestly like to see? Do you want to see me do every little thing? Or in the more likely event you don't want me to see me do everything, what would you like to see? You know, if you don't want to see me do everything, what is significant enough that you would actually want to watch it? I'm trying to decide where I want to put that enchanting table, but first we must make it. So let's start by making this enchanting table first. No, let's do some simpler stuff. Let's build all the stuff I wanted to build. So I want to build shears, and I'll need that. And I want to build some... Let's see, I want a bow and arrow. Or a bow, I should say, because I already got the arrows. And then I want a fishing line. I'm not sure exactly how many those are. So let's see what we can do. Now the bow, I know how to do from long experience. A bow, which we can now use to shoot arrows. Now the fishing pole, there it is. Fishing rod and sheep shears are real simple. So let's go. Oh, here, I'll show you. Melons give you 1 food item of health. Let's get some wool. Now, if you kill a sheep, you get 1 wool from it. But if you shear a sheep, what the? You poltergeist sheep! You will be the one to die. You'll get, you know, I think between 1 and 3 is I think what they switched it to. Or no, it's between 2 and 4 now, and it's going to switch to be between 1 and 3 when they make it so that sheep can regrow their wool by eating grass. So that's in a weekly build they've already done. It'll be part of 1.1 as well. But get out of the way! No, you're not allowed through there. You. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Slaughter time. Because currently, until that build gets in place, and I might install the weekly build, the only way to get sheep that you already have to give you more wool is to murder them and have them make babies. Yeah, that will give you more wool. All the babies will be born with new wool, and then you can shear them. So what I like, I do this breed and murder system where I, you know, breed them and then murder a couple of them, so I have enough left to breed the rest for more wool. Yeah, so that's that. Let's try out this fishing rod. That's not a fishing rod, idiot. That's a bow. Let's do that too. Oh yeah, I moved my weapons chest so I don't have to go all the way across the house anymore. Oh, I also built myself a new set of armor because my other was getting a little beat up. Let's go sleep so it's daytime. Well, no, because I need something to shoot at, right? So let's go to the roof to shoot at things with my bow and arrow. Where are you, creepers? Zombie! Right, click! Oh, boom, headshot. Whoop! Yes! Whoop! And you're dead. Oh, that XP. It's out there. It's out there. I wonder how you can pretty much fish in almost any water source. I wonder if it'll let me fish in my own well. Let's see. Come on, fish. Come on, get in the boat. Come on, get in the boat. Fish, fish. Come on, get in the boat. Yes! Oh, yeah! Master fisherman in my own well from the roof. Oh, no. Get in the water. Get in the water! Come on. Why aren't you at the top like you're supposed to be? This is awkward. Hey, that worked just fine. The bounce off the roof. Come on, get in the boat. Yeah! Whoop, whoop. That's a fishing rod. That's how that works. And fish can be eaten raw or cooked and eaten. Yeah. Okay, well, that's that. Let's go make an enchanting table. And some bookshelves. We can enchant super duper style. Yep. Spiders. Oh. Oh, now you're gonna bug me. Oh! Until I'm done. He's just gonna be there hissing at me. We need 2 diamond. Oh, I was gonna show you the... Oh, I need to show you the... That's what it is. That's what I gotta do. I need this. And I need to sleep. And you'll see why. For those of you who already recognize what that new contraption is in my front yard, you will not be surprised at what I'm trying to keep secret here for a few seconds. And the really annoying thing is that spider's outside and it saw me, so it's still going to frickin' attack me when I go out there. But we are the mighty Wheezy and minions. We will survive! Spider? Where are you? The most annoying thing, honestly, about fighting mobs near my house isn't fighting the mobs part. It's that if they hit me, and I'm too close to the house, it draws Hugglypuffs outside. And he wants to get on the fight. And sometimes he'll just randomly come flying in thinking he's a hero, and I'll hit him with my sword instead of the monster. And he's like, "Arr!" Stupid douche. I thought I heard another spider. This is just his death cackle. I don't know why it was a dolphin in this situation. Place redstone first. A friendly reminder. This is an Obsidian Farming device. And I will explain to you what it is and how it works. So first, to make it, it's very simple. You start off with a flat patch earth. And you know what? I'll actually just build you one real quick just so you can see. Because the way you make it is very important. You can't just dig the shape and fill it in, as I found out. So you dig a trough of 4 spots and put water at one end of it. And then you dig a middle trough and you dig it 2 deep so that makes it flow into that hole. Then you dig the second hole here, which is your collection space. And then you'll place a line of non-flammable blocks across the center top like you've seen there. And that's essentially how you build the mechanism. And I'll show you how it functions here in just a moment once I fill in this gaudy hole I put in my yard. But yeah, it's as easy to construct as that. I dressed mine up a little bit. I put a step here, and some extra stone around the outside. This top middle piece is all that's necessary. But I just did it to make it look more uniform, look a little more proper. So the way this works, it's actually based on a kind of a glitch or a bug in the game, but it is, it's not like a game-breaking glitch, and it's something the creator's aware of and hasn't found it to be important enough to actually fix. So right now we're going to call it a legit utility for getting obsidian without having to worry about falling into lava. So what you do is you build this device, and then on the 4 spaces over here that you created, you lay redstone, which is much, I don't know, it's common enough that you don't have to worry about wasting it, because it does consume the redstone. But the advantage of this, and what I forgot to get, is that it does not consume your lava. So you can have a bucket of lava, just 1 bucket, and you can create as much obsidian as you want from it. So you place down the 4 redstone, and then when you place the lava inside this last piece here, as it flows, it turns the bottom block, the redstone, into obsidian as it flows. And the reason you make it 4 by 4 is because 1 bucket of lava, I think, will only flow 4 spaces. And then you pick it back up, and you've still got your lava. You may have it create another kind of annoying little source block, but that can be easily remedied. And boom! You've got 4 pieces of obsidian, and you know that it is safe to harvest it. Let's see how long it takes to harvest obsidian here, even with a diamond pick, but who knows, maybe we'll get one of the speed or efficiency upgrades for this pick. This pick is going to be the first thing we're going to enchant, because it's a diamond tool, and if you can make those better, then that enchantment will last you much longer than if you just enchant like a wooden axe. I mean, that's gonna just break immediately, so why waste the enchantment? Isn't this exciting, mining obsidian? There's another thing, you know, if you guys want to see everything, then you get to watch me mine obsidian when I need it, like when I'm building my nether portal. I will not build the nether portal without you guys, but when I mine the obsidian, did I just lose that piece? Did it go through the wall? Oh well, fuck it. I can always make more. But yeah, when you know, want to watch everything, you're gonna see me mine obsidian. When I need it. And oh, I was saying I won't build the nether portal unless you guys are around. But I would get the obsidian for it, say, when you guys weren't around. So, put some of this stuff away. Wool in with the wools and dyes. Just get this lava bucket out of my inventory so I don't accidentally set my house on fire.